Thanks to those joining me live and to those that'll be joining me on Archive. D Style here. We're watching Archive. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think and thumbs up the video. No, seriously. Just do it right now. Just thumbs up the video. All right, there you go. Where should we start? Where can I possibly start? All right. First, the good news. All right, let's get that out of the way. Look, man. South Korea. This South Korean team and staff. Okay. The Mexican, okay. I'm talking the government should get together, okay, give them like a banquet, all right, with all the best foods out of Mexico, tacos, enchiladas, and the whole nine, churros. Have you ever had those churros with a filling and shit? You gotta have that. You gotta try this, Mr. South Korean. Just give it a shot, right? Because they're the real MVP. Okay, they are the South American team. The weak link of the group. Just saved Mexico's ass, okay? Mexico was literally drowning, okay? They fell off a cliff inside a vehicle with a seatbelt on. They were 30 feet underwater. It was over. It was a wrap for their ass. All right. South Korea went in and pulled Mexico's ass out of that vehicle up to shore and gave them CPR and brought them back to life. South Korea saved this World Cup for Mexico. They kept Mexico alive. Mexico will get to play another game. Mexico will get to play another game thanks to not themselves, but to South Korea. God bless South Korea. All right? May all the best things happen to South Korea. All right? I wish nothing but the best for them. Right? What? They don't like Kim Jong-un, right? Fuck Kim Jong-un. All right? It's all about South Korea. That's right. And there were the real winners. Okay, in the movie The Best of the Best. Everybody knows. Okay? Everybody knows it. It's all about South Korea right now, right? Viva South Korea. All right? They should replace the Mexican flag with a South Korean flag in the Mexican capital for at least one day, all right? It's all about South Korea. All right, South Korea just saved their ass, and they did it by beating Germany 1-0. I'm sorry, 2-0. I apologize. They beat Germany 2-0. They kept Germany scoreless for the entire game, and they gave Germany 9 extra minutes of stoppage time. All right? Today is South Korean Day. All right? Today. All right? I'm not even joking. Because if you would have told me Mexico was going to lose, not one, they couldn't lose 1-0. No, they had to lose 2-0. No. 3-0. 3-0? Like, you couldn't just get a normal loss. Like, it couldn't be like this dramatic loss. No. Like, you have to be a defeated team halfway through the second half, right? And forgive me for saying that I told you so, but didn't I say I have a bad feeling? All right, if Sweden scores first, Mexico is just going to completely fall apart. Le echan un gol, ya no sirven. All right? If it's an international friendly, you score first on them, yeah, they might play well, right? They might do that. If it's not a quality team, sure, they might come back and score for you, right? If it's the first game of the group stage, maybe. But when the pressure is on, right, they don't. Their history tells me that they don't, right? First half, I knew that this team was not going out there trying to win this game, right? They were very content with supposedly, according to them, okay, keeping, this game 0-0, right? I mean, they just were not playing well. It was sloppy. But, first half wasn't bad. I mean, it was okay, right? It wasn't terrible. Second half, they scored on them, and they got worse. Terrible. They weren't patient in the midfield. They were attacking. They scored on them one time. They have like 40 minutes to go, and they're attacking the goal like if there was 2 minutes left, like we're in stoppage time. Like they're just attacking full on. Sweden know it's coming. It's predictable. And yes, they created some close moments, but they were not being effective overall. And because they're attacking the ball relentlessly, like if they're in stoppage time or some shit, all right, with 40 minutes to go, they get away from what makes them effective and what makes them dangerous. They got away from that. They got away from that, and what happened? They left themselves open. They let themselves open the counters, and it was embarrassing. Sweden could have scored another 2 goals in this game. And then there's a penalty. Now, you could argue, oh, well, was it a penalty? Was it not a penalty? Well, look, at the end of the day, Mexico didn't score 1 goal anyway, so it's not like it mattered, right? But, but leaving players that wide open, okay, to where in order to defend him, okay, you have to do a dramatic tackle, okay, penal or no penal, penalty or no penalty, right? You're leaving yourself vulnerable to that situation. Okay, you got to limit those as much as possible. It was happening over and over again. If you're going to be an attacking team like that, you got to be ready for these counters. You can't be getting countered like that. And then the own goal. I mean, I want to say shit happens. I want to say, wow, it just wasn't their day. It just wasn't. What can he do, right? What can he do? There's nothing you can do. I mean, it's what can it looked like an honest mistake, so I'm not going to throw a fit, right? It was an honest mistake. It was, right? It was just the wrong time to make that mistake, right? When they put in that first goal and I saw the way Mexico was playing, I knew it. I knew, all right, that they were going to lose this game. And I was 99% sure they were not going to advance, right, to the World Cup. I'm sorry, to the round of 16. I was positive it's over for them. They might tie it, but it's over. And then that penalty thing happened, and I knew it was done. All right? But I kept seeing 0-0, so there was a glimmer of hope. All right? There was a glimmer of hope, and something told me, like I just knew there was going to be a late goal scored at the end of that Germany versus South Korea game. I knew it. I just knew it. And I was right. It was just the other team. So first of all, I'm watching the broadcast. Oh, South Korea scored. It's over, right? And I'm like, what? And I'm Googling and I'm still seeing 0-0, 0-0. And I still see 0-0. Like, well, what's this commentator even say that? Don't say it until you know it's official, right? Like they're reviewing it. I'm like, reviewing it? And yes, I'm all for reviewing, but at that moment, I did not like the review, okay? Just give them the damn goal. Anyway, finally, they said it was official, right? But I thought to myself, you know what? You never know, man. You never know. I stopped watching the Mexico game. I'm like, I'm going to keep watching this game. Let me switch the channel, right? Mexico's not going to come back, all right? They're not going to come back. Come back? They're not going to come back. All right, so I'm watching the other game. And I see South Korea score again. Wide open box. I mean, Germany was throwing out everything. Germany knew, hey, we got to score here. We got no choice. We got to take this chance. All right? We need our goalie up there. We need everything. Right? It backfired, obviously, but they had to take that risk. All right? South Korea scores. They reviewed that one too. Like, God, just give them the goal. And then they added 2 more minutes to stop his time. Like, well, this game's over. Okay, they should have stopped that game, just like they do in boxing matches when teams had enough. That's it. Germany had enough. Okay. But let me tell you, while I was already devastated by Mexico getting destroyed and torn apart by Sweden in that second half, right? It still felt so long because, one, I'm hoping in the back of my head, as crazy as it sounds, that Mexico will start scoring goals here, and then all of a sudden, you know, they make the biggest comeback in World Cup history or something, right? But that's not going to happen, but you're always hoping for that, right? But the last 10, 20 minutes of that South Korean-Germany game felt like the longest period of time ever. It felt like forever, right? I could have sworn the Germans used some technology to make minutes feel longer, okay? Like something was not right. It felt like forever. It really did. I think I grew 4 or 5 years watching this game. Like I was in a time capsule watching this shit. But at the end of the day, South Korea, right? It's all about South Korea today. You know what I'm going to do? It's my day off today. I don't got shit to do today, right? I'm gonna find myself. I'm gonna look around for a Korean restaurant. Okay, I'm gonna do it. Right? It's all about South Korea right now. It's all about Korea, baby. Right? That's right. I mean, who would have known? And you know, and people were saying, well, what South Korea has nothing to fight for, and well, why would they even care? And they're already practically eliminated. Because it's the World Cup and you're facing Germany. To them, this was their World Cup. All right? Like the joy that teams like Brazil and Germany and, you know, Argentina, whatever, get out of winning the World Cup, that's the joy they got beating Germany at the World Cup. All right? And now South Korea has wins over Italy and now Germany in the World Cup. This is insane, right? I mean, hey. So, what does this mean for Mexico? I still don't know who they're going to face. Switzerland, Brazil, possibly Serbia. I don't think so, though. You know, so the possibilities are there. So the games in a little bit here. What is it, an hour and a half or so? Those games matter, right? It's going to depend. It really is. The way Mexico played with Sweden, I mean, I do believe a lot of it has to do with Osorio overthinking the whole thing. Like, we just need a draw. Let's play it safe. Like, how'd that work out? How the fuck that work out? Right? Because if they play against Brazil or Switzerland like this, they're done. Right? It's not a curse. They're just gonna lose to a better team. All right. Now, if I had my choice, believe it or not, this may shock a lot of people, but I would rather Mexico play Brazil than Switzerland, right? I told you guys yesterday, Mexico doesn't play very well against European teams. They don't, right? For the most part. They don't play very good against them. You just saw it with your own eye. What, just because they beat Germany? Look, just like in boxing, right? This channel is called D-Style Boxing, by the way. You could subscribe for boxing content. Styles make matchups, all right? A lot of these European teams, or Mexico has problems with a lot of European teams. They just do. Right? And I would rather than play Brazil. I'm just being honest. I'm just being straight up honest with everybody. I would rather Mexico face Brazil in the round of 16. And yes, the media's going to be talking about how Brazil's going to win. They're going to be the favorites, and they may very well win. All right? But Mexico is no stranger to defeating Brazil in big games. Right? Brazil's done it more often, but Mexico's done it as well. They know how to play Brazil. And if they're going to go out, you might as well go out with Brazil, right? Now, if it could work out for them to play Serbia, don't get me wrong, I'd rather play them, right? but okay, I doubt that's going to happen. But you never know, right? Nobody thought, including myself, but who's the idiot that was saying last night, right? Oh, South Korea is Germany's all wrong for South Korea. Germany's going to win 3-4-0. Who was saying that yesterday? Yeah, that was me. All right. So I was obviously wrong, but believe me, I'm glad I was wrong. Right. Now, if they were to play 10 times, let's keep it real. They play 10 times. Germany wins 9 out of 10 times. Okay. It just so happens that 10% chance just happened today. Right. Plus, with everything, like South Korea is just playing. It just looked to me anyway. Like they obviously want to win bad, but they're not taking it. Like they don't feel like this massive pressure like Germany was. Okay, even in the Sweden game, I mean, Germany came from behind. They had that spectacular goal at the end, but you can depend on winning on a spectacular goal in the end every time because the other team has a shot to do that themselves. You saw that. You saw it yourselves. By the way, have I said God bless South Korea yet? Have I said that? If I haven't said that, then I'm sorry. Right? Then I'm sorry. And I don't know, what is it about wearing green today? It just wasn't today's color, right? If any other team's planning wearing green, I hope they're switching out their jerseys, right? Switch out those shirts. What was Germany wearing? Like teal? Like what? If anything, that kind of brought down the intimidation factor, right? like they didn't walk out in those classical, like Adidas looking, jerseys. They were like, yeah, well, who's this guy? Who are these guys? Right? Coach just told them. South Korean manager just told him, just pretend it's a rematch against Mexico. Like, they're wearing green. Look, it's all good. Remember, you guys were telling me, I wish we had another shot at Mexico. There you go. All right. So the defending world champions are out of the World Cup. Who would have thought? I mean, these guys were, everybody thought, right? that they're going to win the group. Nobody thought they were going to be tied for last place. Nobody thought that at all. Let me see this. Anybody with a wrench around? Let me give some. Let me give out some wrenches here. All right. By the way, I haven't said this yet, and it should be said. Sweden played a good game, right? Sweden was patient, right? Just because they needed to win, they weren't attacking the ball relentlessly. Okay, like if it's stoppage time or something, right? They picked their spots and they executed when they had to execute, right? That's point blank period. Point blank period. They executed when they had to execute. And that's it. Let me pull up the chat here so I can give out some wrenches. South Korea. I can't say enough. I'm gonna go buy a South Korean flag right now. When I finish this video, I'm gonna go buy a South Korean flag. Right? I'm gonna put it in my car and everything when I drive around. God bless South Korea. All right? We gotta. Everybody has to. Everybody has to, or that's. Obviously, if you're a German fan, probably not, right? But they're hated in South Korea right now. But Cybernetic Slayer says it is a wrap. So AJ10, Cybernetic Slayer, you're now moderators, by the way. All right. Let me go up and read some of these comments. Christopher Corfield, they need to give them unlimited tequila, whatever they want. Well, what do you want? Huh? Like, what do you guys want? You want tequila? You want mezcal? What type of tequila? All right. You don't want that fake ass tequila from up north in the U.S. Okay? There's a lot of victims out there up north, in the Northeast, especially, right? In the Midwest, Northeast, there's a lot of victims out there that are being served mezcal and they think it's tequila, right? Just so you guys know, there's no worm inside the bottle of a tequila bottle, okay? And yes, I said bottle twice, whatever. That's not real tequila, all right? But anyway, whatever they want. Well, what do you guys want? You want tequila? You want whatever you want. They don't got a game coming up anyway. They could party. They could literally party this win. They don't got a game coming up. They're good. Mexico, they don't get to celebrate shit, right? The Mexican squad doesn't get to celebrate shit because they lost. They got their ass whooped 3-0. They couldn't lose 1-0. They lost 3-0, right? All types of goals, too. A counterattack, and then there was a penalty kick and an own goal. I was just waiting for the corner kick one. I was waiting for all types of goals. All right, let's see here. Viva South Korea, says Jamie Chavez. Viva! That's right. South Korea. That's right. Alemania eliminado. That's right. It's a wrap for Germany's ass. Right? That's it. Go home. Right? You were eliminated by South Korea. AJ10, Germany, go home. AJ10 said Mexico needs to send a care package to Korea. Yes, they do. Pinchi Alvarez says Slayer. Corfield, midway through the second half, I kept thinking this is why D-Style had a bad feeling. Well, look, man, when they scored that first goal, I understand that you have to hustle and you gotta respond, right? You need to equalize ASAP. But at the same time, you got 40 minutes. Relax, right? Mexico was just attacking them they were so. It just made them predictable. It just, they didn't control the midfield whatsoever. The midfield became obsolete. They kept, trying to force the ball in the box. It just wasn't working out. It was just insane, right? It was crazy. And whoever they play in this tournament, if they score first on Mexico, mark my words, Mexico's going to lose that game. All right? If they play like that, they're going to lose. If they play like that, they're going to lose. Right? By the way, Miguel Ayun, there's no reason to play like that. There's no reason to practically elbow somebody in the back of the fucking head just because you're mad that their team's losing, right? Now, this is a problem that Mexico has sometimes. Their players act like a bunch of sore losers whenever they're losing, right? Like, I know that this win means a lot to you or whatever, but don't be a bunch of fucking sore losers, right? You just got beat by the better team that day. That's it. They were the better team today. That's it. There's no other way around it. There's no explaining away, oh, no, it's because this and that. Today, Sweden was a better team, period. All right? And you're in because of South Korea, not because of you. All right? That's it. And the lifelines are over. Right? Nobody could bail you out now. Right? If you start drowning in the elimination rounds, it's over. Nobody's going to save you from a 3-0 loss or any loss from the round 16 on. That's it. Now, in fairness, they did beat Germany in the first game. Right? They did beat Korea 2-0. So they obviously got the points necessary to advance. Right? But I think this game exposed Mexico. It exposed them bad. And it's easy to act composed when you score the first goal and you have a good game. I mean, maybe it's not easy, but it's easier. But when they score on you first, I mean, you got to react better than that. You just do. You got to react better. You have to stop forcing your defenders. Stop putting defenders in positions where they have to slide and do a tackle. All right, clean or not, we could start debating whether it was a penalty or not all day. But you should have never put your defenders in that position. All right. Period. I mean, I remember there was about 15 minutes or so. When was the last score goal? I don't remember. Right, because at that point I didn't care. But they had the ball in the midfield. Everybody in the midfield's open. I'm thinking to myself, okay, relax, right? Wait till there's an opening and go for it. No. They have to die. They have to attack. Like they have to force themselves in. And what happens? What happens? Counterattack. All right. And it leads one thing to another. Before you know it, then there's the own goal. I mean, it's every goal. Okay. You were put in that position by some mistake somewhere, right? Let me see here. Joe Lopez, 40 ounce. Germany was not the same Germany we had seen in the past. This was clearly not, not the best German team that we've ever seen. That's for sure, right? And I think those teal jerseys or whatever are cursed. They should not wear them anymore. Right? I mean, just the mystique of Germany, right? It's not there when they wear those green shirts, man. Like, what? I'm just saying. Let's see. Agent 10, I knew Sweden would score first, but I expected Mexico to respond. Well, not the way they were playing, right? Cybernetic Slayer, another European team, too. KC Jonathan with a sad face. Was Casey going for Germany? I don't know. Cybernetic Slayer, like D-Style said. Yeah. Eddie LM, did you see Mexican fans celebrating, throwing beer everywhere and on the field before the game even ended? They knew Korea saved their asses. Digital gold, it wasn't a penalty, and the own goal was unlucky. I'm glad Mexico had made it to the knockout stages. Casey says he saw that. Eddie Alem, even though the advance, I'm not confident about Mexico. I feel like it's a total momentum killer. Well, I do agree with that. AJ10, I stopped watching the Mexico game after 2-0. Cybernetic Slayer Andres Cantor was prices during the Korea-Germany extra time. Somebody's dead. Casey's dead. All right, Robin, Sean, anyway, Korwan, Germany lost. Yeah. Digital gold. Sweden is hard team to break down. Very defensive. Yep. Cybernetic Slayer, this time must buy a Korea jersey. I'll think about it. AJ10, I had to watch the Mexico game on Telemundo. I don't like the Fox commentators for Mexico games. LOL. Says digital gold. Joe Lopez, 40 ounce. I thought Mexico could possibly lose today, but not by that wide margin. Cybernetic Slayer, Germany has a family. Damn it. All right. Joe Heian Wu is the new Tim Howard. AJ10, Brazil and Mexico looking likely. Well, we'll see. It does depend on, I think, how Costa Rica is going to come out and play. Cybernetic Slayer, order a Korean jersey live on the air, D-Style. 1810. I hope Costa Rica brings it against Switzerland. Justice Rule says, I am Russian. Hello, and I would like to say something. The spirits of the Red Army know that Germans don't belong in Russia. They have protected the Korean and Mexicans against the Germans. Wow. Hey, I'll take anything right now. 1810. Mexico did not play with the same aggression. And, he does have a point. And the last time the Germans invaded Russia, they lost. Right? So, AJ10, Mexico did not play the same aggression. They played for the draw. Switzerland plays a similar style to Sweden, but they have a better attacking options. Germany made mental mistakes. They had a wide open header and missed kick to score. Damn, 4 out of the last 5 defending champions went out in the group stages. Damn. Well, that's crazy. It's hard to make money off bets in his World Cup. Eddie Alem smacked the dude above with a wrench. I believe I did. Beginning of the World Cup, they said you can split Germany into 2 teams and both would face each other in the final. Right? Then, Germany could have like 4 teams in this World Cup, Now, whether that's true or not, I don't know. But that, at the very least, that tells me they did a horrible job picking the lineup. It's a wrap out of my ass. Drink a Pepsi, logo similar. Old school Pepsi bottle. Sent Korea a huge shipment of tequila. Sent Korea everything. And AJ says that own goal was a big mental mistake. Eddie Alem, overhyped Patron. Patron's all right. Not bad. David Chavez, send the South Korean team some Mexican escorts. AJ10, Mexico lives on the play another game, but they must raise their level, no doubt. David Chavez, I feel bad because South Korea could have advanced and Mexico had won. Cybernetic Slayer says, how could we have been for Korea to advance? How crazy would it have been for Korea to advance? Yeah, Jamie Chavez, they deserved it. Sun Keep Kumar, South Korea, you were just lucky. Germany, we love you now and forever. Well, there you go. Jamie Chavez retracted his statement. This is insane. This is insane. All right. Let's watch this. Let me pull something up really quick so we can take a quick look. So in the group, Sweden finishes first place with 6 points with a goal differential of 3. Mexico finishes second place with 6 points with a goal differential of -1. Korea is actually third place with 3 points with a goal differential of 0. And Germany is last place with 3 points and a goal differential of 2. Who would have thought Germany would have been last place? Last place. That's insane, right? That's crazy. Brazil, Switzerland, and Serbia is still alive. So that's going to be interesting, man. Brazil has a dangerous Serbia right in front of them. Switzerland has Costa Rica. We'll see how Costa Rica plays. Costa Rica has yet to score a goal, but I remember Morocco hadn't scored a goal either. They scored 2 on Germany. So I'm sorry, on Spain. So you never know, man, how they're going to come out, you know. And if you think, yeah, well, Costa Rica has nothing to play for. I mean, really, in all reality, did Korea really have anything to play for? You know? By the way, as crazy as it sounds, if Mexico would have defeated Switzerland 1-0, Korea would have advanced. If their game ended the same with Germany. So, as I'm looking at this, that's crazy, right? That's crazy. Wow. Well, I mean, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do, brothers? All right. Unbelievable. Brazil does have a 2-goal differential. So they have a one goal over Switzerland here, but that's it. Man, this is gonna be interesting, man. This is gonna be interesting. Just let it fall in place. Tomorrow, I mean, it's going to be interesting. I mean, Japan against Poland, Senegal, Colombia. It's going to be interesting. I want Japan to win. They've been the Cinderella story here of this World Cup. England versus Belgium. I don't know if you're in that group, dude, who would you rather face? I mean, I don't think you want to face Colombia in the round of 16. So, but does Colombia even make it? Who knows, right? Who fucking knows? Tomorrow's Belgium versus England. Shout out to Coach saying good listen. David Chavez, out of Serbia, Brazil, and Switzerland, who would you rather see Mexico play? Well, Serbia, if I had a choice, you know. But I just don't think Serbia is going to beat Brazil. What the hell do I know? I think Korea is going to beat Germany, all right? Cyber is there, a bunch of Mexican fans chanting Korea on Telemundo. Well, they should. Korea, Korea, Korea. Right, you know what? Say the whole thing. La República de Corea. La República Demócrata de Corea. The whole thing. You got to say the whole name. Okay, when you say South Korea's name, say it with respect. Right? It's crazy, right? So I'm piling up the list here. What are we going to send us, the South Korean players? We're going to send them Mexican escorts, tequila. What else are we sending them? So some Don Julio tequila, maybe. So 1948. We got to send them. They got to have some churros, bro. Come on, right? Taco trucks. What else do they need? What do you guys want? Ponchos and sombreros, and I mean, we got to send them. We got to have a fiesta for them. I heard there's like elections or whatever in Mexico. Put the damn elections on hold. Nobody cares about that. Okay, we gotta celebrate South Korea right now. All right, elote de vaso, elote of everything with the chile and the whole nine. It's everything, right? So some mariachis and we gotta just whatever they want. Okay, they got it. See, Mexico's not gonna pay for that damn wall, but they're gonna pay. They're gonna pay for this fiesta. Okay, that they will pay, right? I mean, let me tell you, if that was the U.S. beating Germany, Mexico would have paid. I would have made Mexico pay for that wall, right? But they're not the ones that won, right? So it was South Korea, right? So right now we got to do whatever South Korea wants. Today they get, right? I want Colombia and Japan tomorrow. So I'm going to say this is a Lotte Cornfields is laughing my ass off. Whatever they want. What does South Korea want? Ask them what they want, right? What do you want, South Korea? Whatever they want, whatever it is. I mean, I don't want to say it out loud, but you want some drugs? We got everything. Okay, what do you want? All right? You got to be careful. All right? It doesn't bother or water or whatever to do the drug testing for the World Cup. So just be a little careful now, but you're already eliminated. So you could have fun. You could go party. It's all good. I am South Korean, he says. Well, there you go. We got a South Korean in the chat. I feel good. My country saved Mexico. Well, there you go. Cyber Slayer, big South Korea Day, everybody. Year June 27th. All right, every June 27th. Okay, you know what? We need to start having Mexican fighters like box on the new holiday, June 27th, every year. All right, every year, June 27th. Canelo should be, fighting on that weekend. All right, that's what I want to see. That's the new holiday. It's going to replace Cinco de Mayo. Right? It's all about June 27th, folks. Right? From here on out, June 27th, what's all about. It's 2 a.m. here, and party time begins. Well, enjoy the party. Force AJ to fight in South Korea. Hey, they do have stadiums in South Korea, by the way. They built them for the World Cup in 2002, unless they tore them down, right? So, I don't know, man. We got to make it up for South Korea. They definitely saved Mexico's ass, man. That was the save. I mean, it would have been one thing because these minutes felt like forever, okay? I mean, it felt like forever. So when South Korea scored, when I heard the announcer say, "Look, I didn't even want to watch it because it was just, but man, I was walking out of the room. I was just coming back. Only like 10 seconds passed. The fuck's going on? Why is it when good things are happening, okay, the clock can move that slow. Right now, it's only when it sucks. When South Korea scored that goal, man, it was a relief. It spared me a possible heart attack. That's the only reason I'm here. I was about to die. D-Style was about to die. Okay. Well, I'm joking, but it was great. All right, it was great. Let's see here. I've been liking tacos since 2002. Better stadiums than Wembley. Right. AJ10 says it's amazing that the Sun goal created the opportunity for Sweden to go for the 1-0 win. But in the end, Korea won against Germany anyway. Yeah, Germany would have advanced anyway. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? They would have won anyway. Right? Big win. Big win. And by the way, if Mexico would have won 1-0, 2-0, South Korea would have advanced. That's insane. Right? Not sure what else to add here. Those that haven't already, thumbs up the video. I'll be coming back on. I'm hoping I could at least come on towards the end of those games or right after, but I'm hoping Brazil wins. You know, it's the World Cup's not the same if Brazil's eliminated. You know, they already eliminated Germany, right? So I still want to see Brazil. And they're just exciting to watch, and I want to see Costa Rica do good, but we'll see. Right? Was almost a wrap for D-Style's ass. Yes, it was. I do wonder if there was another earthquake in Mexico, right? When they found out that there was a goal. When they found out that there was a goal by Korea, the worst part was that they announced, "Oh, there's a goal by Korea." Here I am, I'm just like, what? There's a goal by Korea, everybody. Oh, well, wait, they're reviewing it. Like, what? Don't announce it unless you know it's for real. It would have been much different live stream had Germany won against Korea. Oh, yeah. Much different. All right. Much different live stream. Now, I do wonder, though, for Germany, where do they go from here? You know? Where does, like, every time Germany is like the favorite to, like, or one of the favorites, like, they don't win. You know, whenever everybody's sleeping on Germany, they just end up winning the whole thing. So, I don't know, man. I mean, obviously, they're going to have to make changes. I'm not saying clean house, but some of those players, I mean, they have to have better players in those positions. They got to, right? I think there was an issue with the selection from the quote unquote experts, okay, that I listened to on YouTube and stuff. You know, they say that Germany just picked the wrong squad, right? They just team isn't as athletic as they were in years past, and there's that, okay? Another component that makes this win a little shocking is that we're so used to Germany being the ones that pull it off at the end. You know, like, we're just used to that. Unless they're playing Italy, right? I mean, they're not. I mean, it's just maybe the ghost of Italy, you know, just arrived here, okay? But Germany just, you know, they're the ones that usually win the penalty kicks. They're the ones that usually, you know. I remember when Mexico was beating them 1-0, and then they came back and scored 2 goals in the very end. You know, it's just, we're just used to, you know, against Sweden, right? They came back, scored 2 goals, right? Kept themselves alive. But all that was in vain, because in the end, it just didn't matter, just like that Linkin Park song, okay? You tried so hard, and you got so far, but in the end, it didn't matter, right? You know, they caused all this, like that last second goal against Sweden. caused all this drama for nothing. All right. I mean, it's just in the end, it ended the way it would have ended anyway. Right. Germany will be back since age 10. The older player need to retire from the national team. It's a wrap for their ass, right? I am waiting myself for some other stuff, for some other games. We will see. I still have Belgium beating England tomorrow. I just don't know how either team is really going to play that game, to be honest. They both already advanced. So in the end, it doesn't really matter, right? It might come down to who they're going to play. So we'll see. That said, guys, this is The Style. Thanks again for joining me on this live stream. I will be back in a couple hours. Peace out.